Hey guys, Samita here with Just Piddling Barbecue. Tonight we're going to do a 2-for-1 tonight. We're going to do chicken breasts, marinated in a marinade that I'm going to make, and we're going to do salmon fillets. I'm going to cut them into 2 portions for me and my wife, and I'm going to do a baste on those similar to the marinade that we got on the chicken breasts. And then at the end I'm going to put that salsa that I made a couple of weeks ago. I'll share the link in the description box down below, but we're going to use that pineapple salsa to put on top of those salmon fillets. It's just about to get dark here tonight. I got the pool lights on out here in the backyard, so maybe you'll be able to see everything. Stay tuned, hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, I'm fixing to make the marinade and the liquid that I'm going to baste the salmon in. First things, I've got a 10-ounce bottle of Worcestershire sauce. Go in with the whole thing. A 10-ounce bottle of soy sauce. And I've got 1 cup of sugar. So really, if you want to simplify it, you could say a cup, and a cup. It's not exact, but if you wanted to do that, you could. I'm going to crack some black pepper in there. Then we're going to put a little bit of ground ginger, probably about a teaspoon. And I've probably got a half a cup of chopped fresh pineapple. And I've got some thyme sprigs. I'm just going to put down in there. A couple of sprigs of thyme in there. I'm just going to mix this up really good, and then I'll be back with you. Alright guys, I've whisked this for probably a good solid minute, maybe 2 minutes. You want to whisk it thoroughly to make sure that that sugar gets dissolved in there. Now before I put my chicken breasts in here, I'm cooking chicken breasts and salmon fillets, and I want to reserve some of this to baste my salmon with. So I'm going to save some of that in this dish over here. Alright, now I'm going to add my chicken fillets. Into there. And let those marinate a little while. Put them back in the refrigerator. Now to this mixture for my salmon fillets, I'm just going to add a pinch of cayenne pepper. Mix that up well. And I'm going to add a little bit of honey. Because on those salmon fillets, I like for that glaze to be a little sticky on there. And then once we get that all mixed up, then we'll start seasoning the salmon fillets. Alright guys, while my chicken breasts are marinating in that marinade that we made, I'm going to go ahead and prep the salmon fillet. This is a good looking salmon fillet. And what I'm going to do is cut it into 2 portions. Right down the middle, all the way to the skin, but I'm not going to go through the skin, okay? just like that. So now we're just going to go in there with a little salt, pepper, and garlic, and a little Italian seasoning. And that's all we're going to do until we get it on, and then we'll start basting it once we get it on the grill. Alright guys, one thing I forgot to do that I saw on AllThingsBBQ, nice little tip. I'm going to take some of these sprigs of thyme and I'm going to put them right down in that slice that we made. Give a little more seasoning while it cooks. Alright guys, I hope you can hear me and see everything alright. I've got flocks of geese flying around out here everywhere, so if you hear those, that's just a gift of nature. Alright, here's what we're going to do first. I'm going to go ahead and sear these chicken breasts off, get some good sear marks on those. So I'm going to put those outside down. Kind of spread them out a little bit. And I've got this grill cranked up to about 350, 375. Try to get some good grill marks on them. That marinade smells good. Hitting that heat. Now we're going to let them go a minute. And then we're going to turn them about 45 degrees and get some good grill marks. Alright guys, now while that chicken's going, it's been going about 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and put this salmon fillet on. Now I'm going to put the thick part towards the heat, but keep in mind that these two burners right here are off. Those two are on, high. These two are off. Okay? Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this chicken breast over, turn it around, spin this one, spin this one. Okay, like that. And I'm going to put me some hickory chips right here on that burner. Just to give everything a little bit of smoke. Not too much, but I'd like a little touch of smoke. So that's going to be directly over that burner. Now to deflect everything else from the meat, I'm going to put that smoker box in between them. So there's a divider there. Hope y'all can see that. Let me pan it down a little bit. There we go. So now I've got my hickory chips right here. I've got a divider with my smoker box. Then I've got my chicken breast. I've got my salmon fillets on this side. No heat, no direct heat under those. Indirect on the salmon fillets. And now we're going to let them go. Now everything, the salmon's been going for about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and start putting some of this baste on there. Start letting it caramelize. Boy, this stuff smells good, I'm going to tell you. Guys, while I'm out here just watching this meat cook, and smelling it cooking and taking it all in, I just want to tell you, sometimes I wonder why I wanted to do a YouTube channel. And this is why right here. It's not just about the meat that you put out or whatever you're cooking and how it turns out. It's about getting out in your backyard, relaxing That marinade caramelizing with that sugar in it. Soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce. Perfect. Getting some good smoke out of our chips. Salmon's looking good. I'm gonna give it another baste. Close the lid and let it go. Alright guys, it's time to marinate this or baste this salmon one more time. Not far from being done. Chicken is looking good. I saved one nugget for me right there. Alright, now here's sometimes where you have to make an adjustment. Okay, these two right here, these two chicken breasts have reached 165. This one's still about 6 or 7 degrees behind. So I moved them to the top rack over the indirect heat. The salmon fillets are at about 145. I'm gonna let them go maybe another 2 degrees, and then those are gonna come off. By then that other chicken breast ought to be ready to go. Let's see how this salmon turned out. That's good stuff. Thank y'all for watching. If you like the video, please like it down at the bottom. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Till next time, I'll be piddling.